Good morning. I just put on my playlist on Spotify. It's called Let's Move with a Little Soul. So, welcome. Hi, my name is Kelly. Thank you for showing up. Kim, I see you're here this morning. Good morning. Let's see who else is here. Thank you for showing up. Good morning. Good morning, Maxwell. Come here. You need a haircut, but it's the winter time, and I don't want to cut your hair yet because it's too cold, right? You'll get cold. Good morning. So today's class is an energetic class. We'll pace well enough that you won't get left behind. And if you do, that's okay. Just pick back up whenever or wherever you can, okay? So let's get started at the front of our mats. Up here. So reach your arms up, inhale. I've got my shiny pants on. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Elbows draw in towards your body. So with your eyes closed, feel your feet on your sticky mat, grounding into the floor. Feel the length of your legs, all the way up to your hips, your back, your spine, all the way up to the shoulders, the neck, the head, to the top of the head. Take a deep inhale through your nose with your eyes closed, and then exhale that out. Open your eyes and reach the arms up. Put your palms together. Lean over to the left first. So we'll do a lateral stretch. Inhale, lift up, lean over to the right. Feel the stretch. Half Sun Salutation first to warm up the spine. Inhale, then exhale, bring the hands down the center line of the body with a flat back fold over. Reach your hands for the floor. Hello, hamstrings. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. If you have blocks, you can get your blocks. They're always helpful. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, reach, look up, lean over to the left. Exhale, inhale, reach. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep down through the center line of the body, diving over. Hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Let's do that one more time. Exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, lean over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lean over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Half lift, lengthen the spine, look forward. Plant your hands. Exhale, step back plank. Go ahead and lower down to the mat. Upward facing dog. Shoulders back, look forward. Press your feet into the floor. Tuck your toes. Child's pose. So right there, child's pose. Reaching your arms. Warming up the hips. Come onto all fours. Lower your belly. Tilt the pelvis. Now round your spine up. Cow pose. Or cat pose. Lower down, cow or camel, and then round up. Put the top of your feet on the floor, flat. Lower down again. Feels super good, doesn't it? Exhale, round. Lower down again. And then exhale, round. Neutral spine. Again, push into the hands, sink the glutes back to the heels. Down, child's pose. Shift to all fours, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Look forward and step your feet to your hands. All the way in. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. So we'll do that again, adding on the child's pose in there. and then coming to all fours for a cat-cow. Inhale, reach the arms up, then soften the knees. Exhale, through the center line of the body, bow over the legs. Lengthen, half lift, step back with your left leg, and then your right leg. Draw your elbows in, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, to the mat, shoulders back, up dog, tuck your toes, exhale, child's pose. Sending the hips back. So warming up the core muscles, warming up the spine. Inhale, come up to all fours, lower your belly, tilt the pelvis, ribs coming down, lifting the chest, then round your spine up. So pull the abs in, press into your hands like you're going to separate the mat between the hands. Lower down, press into the thumbs and the index fingers. Exhale, round. Do that again, lower. A neutral spine, child's pose. You can bring your knees apart, bring your toes together. Forehead on the floor. Now lift up, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands, step it in. Lengthen the head forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Shoulders back. Ready? Inhale, reach the arms up, stretch, look up. A little back bend there, then center up and lean over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other way. Look forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold over with a flat back. So send your hips back all the way down for the floor. Fingertips down, lengthen, looking forward. Exhale, step back, right leg, left leg. Shift forward, lower down. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Look forward, exhale, set your knees down, child's pose. Go ahead and come up onto your hands and your knees and round your back into cat. Then lower down, cow. Press your feet into the floor, cat. Head comes between the arms, and then cow. Exhale. Child's pose. Separate your knees. Reach the arms. Come up on all fours again. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Right there. Breathe. Walk your feet to your hands. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reaching up. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's balance. Shoulders rolled back. Bring your right foot to the outside edge of your ankle. Like that. Get your balance. Pull your front ribs in. Press your toes down into the ground. Then start to bring the foot up to the calf. Balance. So this right leg, or the left leg, is straight. Try not to lock the knee. Reach down and grab your ankle. And bring the hands together. Right there. And then reach up. Inhale. Good job. All the way as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, bring the arms down to your sides. We're going to hold this and reach back up again. Inhale, reach. How's your balance today? Exhale, hands down to your heart. Nicely done. You're almost there. Bring your knee forward, lift it up, up, up. And then extend the leg forward. Lower down. Let's do the other side. So left foot to the ankle. Pull your shoulders back, pull in your front ribs. So when you pull your shoulders back, your ribs flare, right? So then pull those in, contracting your abs. Bring your foot up to your calf. See how your balance is. Hands to your heart, shoulders back. Maybe you can reach, or try to reach down and grab your ankle. Pull the heel up into the inside of the leg. Inner thigh, close to the groin, shoulders back. Inhale, reach your arms up, straight. Arms beside the ears. Straight right leg. Arms go down to your sides. As you exhale, then inhale, lifts you up, expanding. And exhale, your hands down to your heart again. Nicely done. Bring your knee forward, lift up your leg, balance, up, up, extend forward, and then lower down. Excellent. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, fold. Hands through the center line of the body all the way over. Lengthen the head forward. Exhale, go through a vinyasa. So high plank to low plank, or to the mat, up dog to child's pose. Right there. Into table. Lower your belly, cow. Round your spine, cat. Lower down, cow. And then cat. One more time, lower. And then cat. Sink your hips back. Child's pose. So in this child's pose, let's move. Bring the right hand on the outside of the right knee and reach the left arm over. So kind of in front of the knee on the right side. So left arm across. So we're just adding a little bit of a side lateral stretch to child's pose. You can draw your right elbow towards your leg and maybe turn your head and set your head down. Now lift your head up, walk your right hand forward, and then bring both hands in front of you. Let's do the other side. So just bring your left hand right beside your left knee, and then walk your right arm over, so it's a little beyond the right knee, and then set your head down. Maybe turn your head just slightly, draw your elbow in. Breathe. Feel the side body stretch. Lift your head, walk your hands forward. Let's come up. Downward facing dog. Let's move on. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Now look forward. Look at your thumbs, look between your thumbs. Bring your knee in. Watch your knee come in. Step your foot where you were looking, right between your thumbs. If you need to assist, use your hand and bring your foot forward. Go ahead and set your knee down for a low lunge or Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach your arms. Then exhale, hands to the floor or blocks, half split. Flex your foot. Good. Press your heel into the floor. Inhale, lunge, hips forward. Do that again. Bring it back. Flex. Put your foot flat. Lunge. And then bring it back. Good. Now let's lift up the knee. Come into a lunge position. Lift the knee right there. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. So adding a twist to the position. Widen your foot out on the mat so you've got more of a base. Reach up. Bring the arm underneath. Curl the arm. Inhale, reach. Bring it under. And then reach. Do that again. Exhale. And then place your hand on the floor. Lift the left leg right there. So it's kind of like you're coming into Warrior 3, but keep your hands on the floor. Sweep that leg in. Lengthen forward, half lift. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. So let's do that again, but we'll go to the other side. Exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Look up at your hands, back bend. Then exhale, fold over. Hands to the floor. Lengthen the head forward. Plant your hands, step back. Hop back, float back. Go through a vinyasa. Shift and lower. Upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking the child's pose out. Inhale, left leg up. So look between your thumbs, notice where you're going to step. Then look back, watch your knee come in, all the way shifting forward. Use your hand to bring that foot forward if you need to. Set your knee down. Anjane Asana. Inhale, reach up. So the knee in the front over your ankle, hands down, half split. Hanumanasana. Place your foot on the floor. Inhale and reach. Exhale, half split. Hanumanasana. Press your heel into the floor. Do that again. Warming up the hamstring, the hips, the flexors. Bring it back. Put your foot flat, right hand on the floor. Lift up your right knee, and then reach up, twist. Look up. Bring it under, curl, and then reach. Straighten the right leg, curl, and then reach. Do that again, curl, and then reach. Excellent. Place your hand on the floor, left hand, right hand on the floor. Here's where you're going to lift up and balance right leg. So getting that leg strong, straight, core engaged. Sweep that leg in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. All right, moving on. Exhale your hands to your heart. All right, so coming to chair pose. Right here, reach forward. Arms beside the ears. Bring your feet close together. I have my big toes right up against each other, but my ankles apart. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up your left heel right there. So taking off a point of contact on the floor, balancing. Now, sweep your heel to your glute right there. Nice. So balancing one foot. Now extend, find the floor behind you. Mind's eye. Where's the leg? In space. Step the foot behind you. Inhale and reach up. Lift up. Good. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Shoulders roll back. Heel toe your foot over, just a skosh or a bit. And then shift your chest forward. You guys, you have more balance if you have your heel over the ball of your foot back here. So if you're pressing your heel away, there's a little less stability there. So on the ball of the foot, it's better, even though it's harder, right? So it's like, but you need the stability, you need the balance. So engage the muscles. Even though it's harder, you'll be more stable. All right, so now let's turn the shoulders, elbow to the outside of the leg. Looking to the side, breathe in, breathe out. Draw the shoulders back, open the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up, open up, or set your heel down, then open up warrior two. So you can move your feet now. So it's a heel to arch alignment, reaching your arms forward and back. Turn your palm up. Then reach up and over your ear with the arm. So lean the shoulders back. Then sweep over, side angle. Put your forearm on your thigh right there, and then turn your palm up, right? Draw your shoulders back. Keep your knee over your ankle in the front right there. You can look down and see. Lift your toes and set them down. Inhale, reach the arm up straight, and then over the ear. So sides lengthen and reverse. Let's do that 3 times. Side angle. This time if you want to, reach down for the floor, arm over the ear, and then reverse. Good. Do it again. Side angle. Look up, and then reverse. Nicely done. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. We're going to do the same thing, you guys, where you're going to lift up your left leg right there. We're going to do something later with this position. Lower your leg. Lengthen forward halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet closer together. Chair pose. And we'll go to the other side right here. So chair pose, hold, warming up those hips. Lift up your left heel. Actually, lower the left heel. Let's do the other side. Lift up your right heel. Look forward. Draw your shoulders back. Front ribs in. Then lift your heel to your glute right there. Point your foot. Start to extend the leg back and behind you and find the floor behind you. Inhale, reach up, crescent pose. So lengthen the leg back there, heel over the ball of the foot, bring your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders. Look forward, draw the chin back, front ribs in, lengthen that back leg, knee over ankle, hinge forward, so you're leaning forward, and then turn, elbow to the outside of your leg. So lower into that lunge, but keep the heel above the ball of your foot. Nicely done. Breathe. Breathe out. Take another breath in, and then exhale. Inhale, look forward, reach your arms up, and then you'll put your heel down, set it down, and then open up warrior two, reaching your arms forward and back. Hi, Maxwell. How are you? Are you okay? Reverse warrior, right hand behind the thigh right there. Touch the thigh. In fact, grab your hamstring right there. Reaching the arm over your ear. And then sweep over, side angle. Right here, turn your palm up, get your knee over your ankle, press into the back foot. Reach the arm over. So the back foot is the right foot right here. Good. Reverse. Knee over ankle in the front. Good. Side angle. We've got one more after this. Strengthening the legs. Reverse. And then here's your side angle. And then look down, hands to the floor. Lift your heel. Press into the left foot, lift the right. Up. Toes point down. And then lower. Fold over. Lengthen, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. So now we're going to pick up our pace just a bit. Exhale your hands down to your heart. Shoulders rolled back, coming to chair pose. Inhale and reach up. Arms beside your ears. Looking forward, lower down more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another breath. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the head forward. And then step back to plank. Lower down all the way. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Good. Rotate your foot right there. Extend the leg straight. Look between your thumbs and bring your foot forward. Try to get your heel on the floor before you put the ball of the foot down. And then set your foot down. Inhale, crescent pose. Reaching or high lunge. Heel over the ball of the foot. And then hands to your heart and twist. On this twist, you can open up your arms. Hands to your heart. Inhale, warrior two. Right there. Good. Reverse warrior. Arm over your ear. Knee in the front over your ankle. Good. Press into this back foot. Side angle. Side angle on this occasion. This one, if you want to, lower down more, but lengthen through your sides rather than rounding. So take the C shape out of the sides. So straight, right? Then if you can, bring your shoulder down and reach underneath for a bind. So on the bind, you want to have the knee over your ankle right there. Open your chest and then look towards the ceiling. Breathe in, knee over ankle. And then let that go. Warrior two. Hands to the floor. Like we did before, place your hands on the floor and lift the left leg into standing split. Look behind you. Walk your hands closer to your foot. Straighten that right leg. Lift the left foot. Point your toes. Tip your head forward. Can you bring your nose to your knee? Breathe. Now lengthen or start to look forward. Lengthen. Lower your leg. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Reaching forward. So from here, lower down, pull your front ribs in, shoulders back, lift your heart. If you need to, you can reach forward or do this. But I want you to come into this squat position. Good. Exhale, fold. Going through a vinyasa. Lengthen the head forward. Plant your hands, step back or float back. Shift forward, lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, flip over your feet. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Stretching the thigh, the quadricep. Reach your right heel towards the floor. Push the floor away. You can look back. Now bring the knee in, look forward and see where you're going to plant your foot. Try to get your heel on the floor first. Crescent pose. Widen your stance. Inhale and reach. So knee over ankle in the front. Draw the shoulders back, front ribs in. Relax the shoulders, extend the back leg. Bring your hands to your heart. And here's where we're going to twist. So you need to lean forward first. Knee over ankle. Turn, elbow to the outside of your knee. Right? And then reach your hand, if you want to, for the floor. Opposite arm up. Breathing in and out. So the heel over the ball, the foot back there. Good. Nicely done. Now we're going to come to warrior two. Hands to your heart. Smoothly, controlled. Set your heel down. Warrior two. Draw the shoulders back. Press into the back foot, the forward foot, like you're going to pull those legs in towards each other. Reverse warrior. Arm over the ear. Keep pressing into the back foot. Forget about that foot, so I emphasize that. Grounding. Side angle. Side angle, reach down. So you want to have the side straight. Try not to bend right there. Right, so elbow down, arm over the ear. Draw the shoulder back. Looking out to the side or look up. Press into the back foot. Good. Now, bring it back up to warrior two. Right there. Spin the hands down. You're going to face the mat. Start to square your body to the mat. So your chest, lift the back heel. Lift the right leg, standing split. So tip the head over, reach the toes towards the ceiling, walk your hands back towards your foot. So my hands are on either side, looking at your knee, look behind you, press into the floor, maybe you can bring your knee to your nose. Lift the leg up. Good, now walk the hands forward, bring that leg in, lengthen the head forward, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Going through that again, and I'll add on. Slower down. Exhale, fold over. Half lift, look forward, plant your hands, vinyasa, or downward dog, your choice. What do you need today? It's about you, not about me. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Here you're going to potentially flip. Turn your toes out. And then with control, reach the ball of your foot. Look where you're going to land that foot. Push into the floor. Reach the arm up and over the ear. Look up. Arm. Lift the hips. Exhale, hand to the floor. Right leg up. Three-limb dog. Step your right foot to the right hand. Set your heel down. Don't set your heel down. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach. Here's where you're going to twist. So as you bring the hands down, then you're going to lean forward. So moving smoothly to the pose. Twist. Now we're going to come into warrior two. One fluid motion as you inhale. Reverse. Side angle with a bind. Reach underneath. Open your chest. Shoulders. Good. Inhale. Right there. Standing split. Hands to the mat. Lift up your left leg. Point your toes. Feeling a little better about this right now, right? Knee to nose. Point your toes. Draw the elbows in. Now you're going to bend your knee. We're going to come and sit on the floor. Crossing that leg behind. Shin on the floor, knee on the floor. Look forward first. Then just try balance all the way down. All right, so this forward leg, you can, if that's uncomfortable, extend it out straight. So this would be the left leg. Otherwise, you're bringing your heel to your glute over here. Get my earpiece in. And then turn, reach the fingertips behind the hip, press your toes into the floor. This is a bind by bringing this leg in. Don't over twist right here, and you want to press the left leg down. I emphasize that a lot because it's such a better pose and better twist when you ground with that leg. It supports your spine, your lumbar spine is better positioned in your hips because of your hips. Now look forward, right there. All right, so now reach your hands for the floor, push into this foot, so lift up, press into the leg, try not to use your hands too much. Hands on the floor, lift the left leg, step in and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, feet together, chair pose. Inhale, lower down. Lower your glutes down, pull your front ribs back. Now knees, you can look forward. You can have your knees over your toes or a little bit back further. Weight in your heels. The heels need to be down though as you lower down. But your spine is neutral, so don't tuck under your tailbone. All right, now fold. You're like, I'm done with that. Lift up halfway. Exhale, vinyasa or downward dog. So these vinyasas, strengthening the body, getting that push-up position in. Inhale, half lift, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't go on autopilot. Inhale, left leg up. Push the floor away. Turn your toes out. Bend your knee. Look over there. See your foot. Maybe you want to flip. If you do, find where you're going to place your foot right there. Press your hand into the floor. Lift. Arm up. Right there. Nicely done. Look down. Exhale, 3-limb dog. Inhale, lift up. Stretch. Step your left foot in crescent pose or high lunge. Inhale, reach. Fluid motion, you guys, with your breath. Exhale, turn and open. Good job. Inhale, look forward, set your heel down, warrior 2. Press your feet, glue them into the mat. Reverse. And here is your bound side angle. Right there. Press your feet into the ground. Draw the shoulder back, knee over ankle. And then warrior 2. Hands to the mat, standing split. Lift the leg up, nose to knee. Walk your hands back. Bend your knee. Start to look at the mat. Set your shin and knee on the floor on the other side of your heel. And then bring your right glute down to the mat. Press this leg down first. Foot on the floor. Extend that right leg if you need to. So let's sit up tall. Get your both glutes on the mat. So don't let this glute push it down right there. Then grab your leg and turn your body. Reach, pull that leg into your side. Draw the shoulder back. Pull your toes in and look behind you. Nicely done. Breathe in. Breathe out. Binding by pulling the leg in and then using the leverage of holding the leg to turn just slightly more and pressing the leg down. Now look forward. Hands right here, and I'm just on my fingertips, but I'm going to use my leg strength to lift up. Right there. How'd you do? Hands on the floor. Lift up your legs. All a practice, you guys. Strengthening every occasion you practice. Getting better. Sleep your leg in. Lengthen forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. From chair pose, you guys, eagle. Right arm underneath your left. Palms together. Reach the forearms forward. Point your fingers up. Lift up the right leg. Bring it over. There you go. Now, lift your toes. Squeeze the legs. And maybe you can grab the toes behind the calf. Get positioned, abs in, lower down your glutes, reach the arms, lower and reach. Pull the front ribs in. Nicely done. Move the forearms away from your face. Nicely done. Now let's balance. Lift up all the way up, 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 up. Reach up. Extend the leg forward and then lower. Down, down. Legs side by side. Chair pose. Inhale, other side. Left leg up and over as you bring the left arm underneath. Bring your hands together. Balance. Lift your foot. The left foot. Squeeze the legs in. Lower your glutes. Maybe you can grab the toes behind the ankle or the calf. Breathe. Reach your fingers. Pull your ribs in. Shoulders back and down. Good. Squeeze. And now let's balance. Unwind the arms first. Reach up. Lift your knee up. Lift it. Draw your shoulders down your back. Get your balance. Extend the leg forward. Then lower down all the way. Nicely done. Pick the shoulders up and roll them back. Reach forward. Chair, but widen your feet here. Lower down. Malasana. Set something underneath your heels if you need to. Otherwise, reach those heels towards the floor. Place your knees down. Then lift up, heels to the floor. Right there. So just kind of moving into this Malasana pose comfortably. Getting mobility in the knees, mobility in the ankles, also strengthening. Here is one of the main benefits of crow pose, which we'll come to in a moment, all right? Not yet. So the main benefit of crow pose is focus. And don't we need focus, right? So distracted from one thing to the next, and having focus time is really good for the brain and for you. All right, so now we're going to sit on the mat and we're going to come into boat pose. So boat pose, preparation for crow pose. Bring your heels forward like this. All right, so now you're just going to grab behind the hamstrings. We're going to softly go into this, or gently lean back. So gentle on your spine, shoulders back. Lift up your right leg, left leg. Point your feet. That just means press into the balls of your feet and pull your toes back. Yep. Then also you can put your hands back here. I'm really feeling my core, my TVA muscles right there, my transverse abdominis muscles, your corset, which is the key to developing your core, your ab strength, shoulders back. It's less about flexing and crunches. It's more about contraction of below the navel. All right, so now reach your hands if you can, and then straighten your legs if you can. Then lower down and look at your toes the whole time. We're not going to land on the floor. Just half boat right there. Ardha Navasana right here. Reach. Shoulders back. Lower, 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 lower. Bring it up. Whoop. Balance. One more time. This time we're going to land on the mat all the way and reach your arms overhead. Relax for a moment. Bring your knees into your chest. Get your lower back on the floor comfortably. Knees are 90 degrees, so knees over hips, like that. Bring your hands behind your head. You can set your head down for a moment. Then peel your shoulder blades up, and then turn. Extend the right leg and touch your right elbow to left knee. And then bring your knees together, looking up at the ceiling. So chin neutral. Now you're going to extend the left leg and twist over to the right and then center. Other side, twist and then center. Twist and center. Twist and center. Bring it over 8 more times. 8. Do it again. Extension of the leg. Maybe you can reach the leg even longer towards the floor. Breathe. Touch. I've lost count. Let's say 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Grab your legs, pull your nose to your knees right there. Tight ball, shoulders forward. That's how you're rounding your back when you're in crow pose. Excellent. All right, relax. Happy baby. Rock from side to side. Let's take it to Malasana from here. So here, this is basically your Malasana pose. You're just on your back and you're drawing your knees towards the shoulders. So let's bring it to Malasana on your feet, on the floor. Grab your shins, roll up. So use your hands, come up onto your feet, and then reposition. So your toes are forward or turned out slightly. So that's just how comfortable you are. And how wide do you need to have your feet? Your feet can be pretty wide if it's hard for you to get your heels down. But if it's okay, bring them in closer, because when you come up into crow, you want to bring your heels close to it together, right? So hands on the floor, push into the floor. Remember, it's about your core. So you're going to round your back like that. So look up here, round. So don't do that. Surrounding like that. Okay? Then hands on the floor, fingertips. Lift up your hips, get your knees up high, and then squeeze in. Abs contracted. Lean forward, lift your feet up off the floor. Point your toes, heels to glutes. Higher. Straighten the arms. And then set your feet down. Beautiful job. Let's forward fold. Reach the arms behind you. Clasp your hands. Knuckles away. Reach the arms over your head. Bring the arms down to your hips. Slide them down the back of your legs. Half lift. And then lower down. Inhale and rise. So coming to the front of your mat again. Inhale, chair pose. Looking forward. Let's go through our warrior poses. We'll come back there again and then land on the mat on our back. Exhale, fold. Gently. Lengthen forward. Exhale, plant your hands and step back, vinyasa or downward dog. Right? So this is the last of the intensity. So we're going to move through on our breath, flowing smoothly from pose to pose. Inhale, right leg up. Turn your toes out. Bend your knee. Flip over. If you'd like to, reach up and over the ear if you're flipping. Look up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, right leg up. Step your right foot through, high lunge. Inhale, reach. Coming right into that twist. Exhale, turn. Open up the arms. Straighten the back leg. Bring your hands together. Inhale, reach up. Warrior 2. Right there. Reverse. And then side angle with a bind. All the way down. Reach underneath. Open up your shoulders. Knee over ankle. Good. Now, warrior 2. Hands to the floor. Standing split. Tip the head forward. Crown of the head facing the mat. This time, bring your hands closer to your foot. Maybe you can pick them up. Balance challenge. Point your toes. Maybe today. And then set your hands down. Now bring the leg on the other side of your ankle, or the knee at least. Sit down, extend that leg forward, or just press that leg down and then turn. Get both glutes on the floor. Let's take time to make sure that's happening. Pull the leg in. With this bind, turn your right palm facing away from your left palm facing in, and clasp your fingers or hook the fingers. Draw the shoulder back. Excellent. Now look forward, untwist. Coming forward or lift up, hands to the floor. Lift up your leg and then bring it in. Fold. Lift up, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left side, lengthen forward. Vinyasa or downward dog, your choice. On your breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Look over there. Flip. Up and over. Good. Hand to the mat. Left leg up. Step your left foot through, or right beside, not through, but right beside your thumb. Lift up, crescent pose or high lunge. Pull your shoulders back, don't forget that. Heel over the ball of your foot back there. Get your balance. Turn, twist, open up the arms. Lower the hips, knee over ankle. Warrior two, reaching up and over, right there. Reverse. Hand behind, knee over ankle in the front, and then exhale, side angle with a bind. So lower the side, reach behind, clasp, draw the shoulders back, press into your feet, breathe. Warrior two, unbind, standing split. Sweep your hands over, lift the right heel, and lift up, standing split. Look behind you, point your toes, walk your hands back, just take a moment. Maybe you can lift one hand up behind the ankle, other hand up behind the ankle, and then hands to the floor. Here's where you're going to bring your leg down. And as you do that, bend both knees, sit on your hip, right there. Ankle on the outside of your knee, or extend the right leg, and then grab around the leg, turn your shoulder back, look over your shoulder. What's going on back there? Hands like this or like this. So, right there. Breathe. We have made it. Coming to Malasana from here rather than chair pose. All right, so now look forward. Hands on the floor to brace or try. Right there, hands. Now you can put your hands on the floor. Separate your feet. Malasana, right here. Elbows on the inside of your knees. Remember, it's about your core. So you're really rounding like a cat, or you're feeling the contraction, kind of like being in boat pose. Hands on the floor. So I'm just reaching with my arms straight forward of my feet, and my heels are down on the floor. I'm not dumping into my arches either, by the way. So lift those arches. So just because we're coming somewhere doesn't mean you shouldn't pay attention to where you are, right? So pay attention to where you are, and then we'll make our destination or practice. Hands on the floor, lean in, draw your knees in to your elbows, squeeze, round your back, lift your knees up high, keep rounding your spine, look forward, knees in, and then shift your weight, lift up your feet. Lift your heels, press into the hands, and then set your feet down. Nicely done. Great practice, you guys. Set your heels down. Let's relax back on the mat. You've done it. Hands behind the hamstrings, lower down. Put your feet on the floor. Back of the head on the floor, arms to your side. Tip your knees, left and right. You did a fabulous job today on this practice of movement. And remember, it's always a practice, and each one you do, no matter where you are in your practice, each practice you do, you feel more confident. The more you do it. Pick your shoulders up and set them down. Now bring your right knee into your chest, pull that in, and rotate your right foot. Place your bring your left foot up and place your right ankle on your left knee. Push this knee away, flex your foot. Pull the leg in, feel the hamstring stretch, the outside of the hip, the glute. Bring your left hand behind your other hamstring, pull that in. Maybe you can reach through and grab the leg and really kind of pull, lower back on the floor, head looking straight up, you guys. So back of your head comfortably and your neck straight. Rotate your left foot, both directions. So we're going to twist by lean the legs to the side with the ankle on the knee. So put your left foot on the floor, reach your arms to the sides, and tip your knees over. When you tip the knees over, pull your back towards the floor. All right? So supporting the spine. Then turn your gaze over to the left. So the ankle is kind of slightly pulling the knee toward the mat. And breathe. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift up your head. Push the back of the head on the floor. Lift your knees. Good job. Lower back on the floor, right there. Bring the knees into your chest. Place your right foot on the floor. Pull the left knee in, and you can rotate the left foot. Now place your left ankle on your right knee like that. You can stay here, but pick your right foot up and pull the leg in and press the left knee away. Flex your foot right there, and you're kind of energetically pulling the heel out or the leg out. Reach the hands around the hamstring, pull the leg in, lower back on the floor. Rotate your right foot. Set your foot on the floor. We're going to finish a little bit differently today, you guys. So first, tip your knees over to the left and look over to the right. So we're going to come to a seated position and finish with a seated meditation rather than shavasana on the mat. So gently pull that leg in, but then pull your back towards the floor. Inhaling, exhaling, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, legs up, happy baby before we come to a seated position. So bring your hands to the outside edge of your feet and rock from side to side. Grab your knees and roll up. Turn facing the camera. All right, so bring your feet together like this. So heels further away, easier for the stretch, or heels closer to the groin, a little bit harder. Press your knees down and then lean forward. Grab your feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up, extend out your right leg, keep your left foot into the groin, and sit up tall. Reach up and over. Let's move through that 3 times, and then we'll hold. Reach up and over, 2. See how you're feeling. Inner thigh stretch right here. Reach up and over. And maybe you can place your hand on the inside of your leg, put your elbow down, and then reach down for the toes, or use your right hand and press into the thigh. Push that leg down. Move your foot around if you need to. So the foot that's at the groin, and then look up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulder back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Press that hand into the leg or the elbow into the floor right here. Good. Now just let that go. And then turn your body. Twist. And then look forward. Extend your right leg out, straddle stretch or wide angle stretch. Get your heels on your mat so you're comfortable, right? You want to flex your feet. All right. So walk it forward. Put your forehead on the floor. I can't do that. Maybe you can. Elbows in. Put your forearms on the floor. Press your legs down like that. But don't hyperextend so much that you lift your heels. Heels on the mat. Lean in, breathe in. So important to stretch the inner thigh muscles also and strengthen them. They have a lot to do with your lower back and your knees. Walk your hands in, and now right foot to inner thigh. So the foot, by the way, is the top of the foot is facing the mat. So your heel kind of points up. And then bring the opposite leg out like that. And you're on both glutes on the floor. Then you're just going to reach down and reach up and over. Let's do that 3 times. Reach up and over. 2. Do it one more time. Reach up and over. Reach up and over. Maybe you just reach in space. That's fine. Or get some leverage by pressing your elbow into the floor. And then maybe reach for your ankle. Or different leverage. Press into the hand right here or into the thigh. And then elbow to the floor, reaching over, breathe, press your hand, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, press the calf down. Now inhale, lift up, and now we're just going to turn the opposite direction, hand to the leg. Looking over, shoulder down, sit on both glutes. Now look forward, legs forward, slap it out. Cross your legs comfortably. So sitting up tall, 1 minute of meditation. So not long at all, just enough time to relax the mind. So bring the hands to the top of the knees, close your eyes and sit up tall. You can turn your palms up, bring your index finger to touch your thumb. The other 3 fingers extended out straight, shoulders back. Feeling where you're seated, feeling the glutes on the mat, the connection with the ground. Where your feet are placed, the angle of your knees, the length of your spine from your tailbone up to the base of the head, the jaw relaxing. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the brow. On your next breath of air, breathe in deeply. Open your mouth and exhale. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. And then let that go. Bring your palms to touch. Edge of the thumbs to the mind's eye, the third eye. In gratitude and thanks, edge of the hands to the heart, bowing your chin. The light in me honors the light in you. Be well. Thank you. Namaste. Thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate you showing up and doing the live recording. If you do the recording, please let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch. Have a great one. Bye.